right, guys, welcome in final round back nine coverage of the Cancer Playbook for Dogs Invitational, brought to you guys by GK Pro, All Day Disc Golf, and YourDiscGolfRealtor.com. I'm Luke Humphreys, joined in the booth by Kevin Jones, who's trying to chase down Cole Redalen as we speak. Cole's playing one heck of a round, but you are as well, bogey-free, 3 under so far.
Yes, sir. We're 3 strokes back with Cole right now, so definitely in it. We're going to start this 9 off with a par 4. Got to throw a good tee shot. You got some options here.
Yeah, I was hoping Stefan was going to make a push. He had the sweet ace yesterday, shot a 6 under, but needing to turn it around a little bit on this back 9, get that momentum going. This is the hole we saw you guys using the back right corner of the tee box to throw the flex forehand. Is that what you guys are doing again today?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the best play. It's the widest gap and the safest play. If you take the left gap, you're bringing the hillside into play, and you don't want to get caught early left. It's going to make this hole so hard. Cole does it perfectly here. Plays it out far to the right, and he's looking straight down the fairway. That was so good.
The logo on your hat looks so bright.
I'm loving that hat. If you guys are interested in those, they're for sale on my website at kevinjonesdg.com.
You got some other options as well, right?
I do. I got one other option.
You're wearing it right
hat.
now.
Yeah, I got a khaki hat with rainbow KJ on it. It's pretty cool.
There you go. Get you some gear. All the locals using this little back corner forehand flex shot. That was a little low, but oh, look at this. Oh, it's going to work. Now it's down the hill.
Stefan does decide to go down this treacherous fairway with, I believe, a rock-style disc. I think it's a rock. Might be faster, actually.
Yeah, it almost looks faster. Going low, minimizing any kicks that he's going to get. And it didn't look like it was turning enough. Looks a little straight.
He told me what it was. Maybe it's a Roadrunner or something. I forget. Sorry, Stefan. But he pushed it straight on that one. And we're scrambling here with Paige. Anything up onto this road would be nice. I could lay up to the road and get a safe 4, but I'm trying to push to the green. Try to get a putt. No, I need one.
Throw it up there by Nate Perkins, who was none the wiser. Didn't seem like he knew it.
Probably didn't hear it.
You threw in on this hole yesterday for your par.
I did. I'm in a similar spot right there for a birdie.
Okay.
And this is where perfect tee shot lands. He's not trying to go too far with that tee shot. He's just trying to place it perfectly. And look, this is what he leaves himself. A flippy putter approach.
Wow.
He's asking for it to sit, but it's not going too far past.
Kid's pretty dialed in. He's thrown the shots before. From right here in Hillsboro, northwest of Portland, Cole's actually got a course on his property. It's kind of similar style from what I've heard. Got some elevation, some good woods on it. Championship level.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Doesn't even need to leave the property to get his practice in. That is when he's not touring. Beautiful shot from Stefan. Sliding it up, staying right, staying high on the hill.
Yeah, that's exactly the way you want to approach the green. High right into the ferns. And I'm just trying to lay up here. But I'm about 6 inches, maybe a foot too high, and I push it too long. So I'm going to have to come back here from 30 feet. And I just feel a little bit of a wind from my right that rises me up. And I'm going to have to take a bogey there. That's a crucial mistake.
There we go. Nice up and down from Paige. Cole now to grab another one. Increase that lead a couple strokes. All right, so he goes to 12. You're going to 7. And all of a sudden it's 5 strokes, and that's driver's seat action there for Cole.
Yep, I'm just looking for some 2-stroke swings, hopefully.
There are 2-stroke swing capabilities, and they're nearly every hole. This is a good example, too. You can hit early, be scrambling. It's only 241, but it's so uphill. It's blind. Is this the shot where you guys take the little forehand out the left?
That's the line I like. Cole likes a hyzer flip up the middle. Basically right there. Oh, he almost made it.
Goodness.
It's a blind tee shot, so we cannot see that from where we're throwing, and that was really close to going in.
As close as it comes to touching chains if it didn't.
That would have been a nail in the coffin. We have no idea how close that was. That's picture perfect there from Paige.
Wow.
It is exactly right. Keeping his solid round intact.
Yeah. Yeah, he was playing bogey free as well, wasn't he?
I'm not sure, but he's at 2 under on the round, so he's doing great. Stefan finding the right side. He hits a tree there.
That tempo seemed a little quicker than what he's been. You're going with that D2?
Yeah, I like the stable D2, and I kind of push it a little low here. If I was higher, it would be a lot better, but I still have a putt at it from there, just obstructed.
Negative reaction, going back about 10 feet from where it made contact.
Yeah, but also giving me a more open putt.
Okay. Going to that fairway driver for the upshot. It's really just a little flick of the wrist for him.
Needed to beat that tree in order to get a look at it. He's kind of looking at a bogey unless he makes a long putt.
Oh, it's going to be a forehand bid here.
It is.
All right, it'll be a bogey for the man who will be known by Dr. Vincent here shortly. You've got this little gap. Know that you need each and every one of those coming down the stretch if you want to catch Cole. Oh, look at that.
That was just awkward enough of a putt for him to miss. He was obstructed with some stuff in his stroke. It looked like he did almost a half horseshoe putt again, but he's made those before, so it's still surprising to miss.
It's like all the momentum built up in your wrist just from kind of going down and back up. Tells you about the power he possesses with easy movements like that.
That brings us to hole 12, a signature hole on the course, and stuff can happen on this hole. Roll-away city. This is the most, I would say, prone to roll-away green we have on the entire track.
Yeah, we got a great example of it yesterday. It can also be played perfectly, though. You can slide yourself up and give a little 16-foot up the hill bid if you just hang it right. Play a little flex shot, ideally, I think. See if Paige can show us the way. Very visible body language. That
was going to end up working. He hung it wide. It was going to go long, but maybe to get a good uphill putt.
Yeah.
Caught that. Not too bad. He's like 40 feet or so with the backstop, but scary
dangerous.
still. Oh, yeah.
Dangerous range. Cole threw this one yesterday, about 100 feet long.
He did. He was trying to avoid that today, and he goes inside on accident.
Really?
Kicks right to a spot where layup, like if you're going to lay up, it's like
almost
you can't
impossible.
lay up to park. You're going to have to lay up to 20. So he might just opt to run for it.
You're going stable FX2 here. Big time flex shot. Something you've been working on lately, too. Are you kidding me? It just stopped right there.
Stuck right on the stump.
Oh, my goodness.
Unreal.
On the hole that is deemed impossible to park, you've just showed us that is Not true. Smooth shot from. All right, this is what we were looking for from Stefan. Oh, late tree.
I think so. It was coming in a little early.
Okay.
He's going to go forehand roller to get here. He doesn't like it out of his hand, but this was good the whole way. That's perfect.
Up into the fern. Well done.
Perfect shot. Hard to get closer or do better than that from where he was. Cole
dangerous.
is going to decide to run this putt.
Wow.
Because there's no simple layup.
Right.
And I think it's the right play.
But that's probably the typical result. If you landed and stayed, that would be abnormal. That's what you end up with, 90 feet, 100 feet.
Yeah.
Happened to Jake twice yesterday on coverage.
Yeah, and he's going to have to take a bogey. So that's a two-stroke swing that I was hoping for. But I hate to see it like that because that's just this hole, though.
Oh, Paige. Curls up about half the distance Coles did, so he's got an opportunity to make the putt. But he knows he could be putting from the same distance in a second. Safe, low.
Yeah, thankfully no funny business there. Cole gets bogey.
Dude, your disc stopped right there.
Yes.
Feels so precarious.
It's unreal how it stops right there. I can't quite believe it, but I'm happy to have it stop there in the most important moment.
If it was 24 inches higher, I think it would have stopped in the chains.
Maybe. That was perfect.
Crazy. All right, hole 13. Couple different lines. I think you guys are playing the wide hyzer, pushing up, trying to flip it up the hill a little bit. There's a couple forehand routes as well, but they play near Mando, which doesn't feel safe at this point.
Yeah, I want to stay away from that OB. Anything OB is going to hurt. That was terribly inside and terribly good result. I'll take that 45-footer uphill.
Yeah, that's a range you make your money at. Got away with it a bit, but you've put the pressure on Cole again. Got a stroke on him last hole. Give yourself a putt from a range that he knows you're capable of hitting from. Unfortunate early kick again from Stefan. That was a high-speed disc. I think that was one of the first he's thrown this round.
Yeah, he doesn't throw much until it opens up late here in the round. But this is when you need that high speed. It's far uphill.
Oh, this is good.
And that's a great power and angle from Paige there. Exactly what you want to see. Scoots it up really close. Cole's going to try to follow that.
Paige puts those hyzer discs on great lines.
He does. And that's even better from Cole.
Oh, my goodness. Used up every bit of that right side.
This is just a perfect line from Cole. So everything he needs right now. Get him a birdie, get back on track. A few more birdies, and he's got it locked up. Stefan getting around the Mando, but getting up to a par putt would have been really hard. He doesn't.
Still throwing.
Yeah, he's going to have to take a bogey unless something really good like that.
Beautiful touch, though, from him. Big putt. Each one that goes by, you kind of know that you're just going to need a little help from Cole if it's going to come down to the end. And with a tap in right there, his confidence is brimming. These holes that he's playing the rest of the way, he knows he's got a big par 5 that he almost eagled yesterday to make a little adjustment on, possibly grab the eagle on and continue taking this lead to the finish, but he's got to hit this gap right here on 14 going into the field, playing hyzer into this green. If you've performed the drive properly, you can kind of give this one a bid, so possibly a chance where you could pick up an eagle.
Yeah, for sure. I could get aggressive here, but I don't quite see it. Goal number 1 is just make it through this gap. If you can make it through the gap on the tee shot, you're going to be at a manageable position to get up and down for birdie. And Cole's shot looks exactly like yesterday's, but I think he got the Hebenheimer result.
Kicked down, which doesn't take him totally out of position.
No, it kicked right, so he's going to be okay.
You've been able to rely on that F5 every single time you need to hit a gap. It's been great.
That thing has been flying really good for me. It's one of my better discs.
Been in your bag a long time, too, right?
It's been in and out of the bag for a long time also.
Okay, getting aggressive, Stefan. Testing the ceiling. Trying to get all the way over there.
Just a little inside, but not horrible result. He's just going to have a tight angle now.
Is it like a forehand roller shot for him?
Yeah, maybe.
Because there's no skips in this field. This is 8-inch high grass with little mounds of dirt.
Cole has to play wide hyzer here, but he does it perfectly.
Oh.
He went around everything.
Wow.
Spikes it right by the basket. Easy birdie.
Yeah, course knowledge paying off.
You were right. He's going forehand roller.
Cut in a little early.
I don't remember. That looked okay, but it probably was a little early.
His body language says he wasn't totally pleased with it. You're going stable fairway driver?
Yeah, I have to get around the one branch, trying to stay away from that.
Yep.
And that's going to be pretty easy to get a birdie from there. It's stuck nicely 20 feet away.
On a little bit of a hill, but not one of the roll-away potential holes because of how tall the grass is on this green.
Right.
This looks great.
And it was.
Oh, my. Paige has got great game, in addition to a pretty solid mustache.
He was fun to play with. I enjoyed it.
A little skinny gap here. Backdoor option. Wow. Lots of touch, Stebbins displaying with the putters. Got to have these ones. Yep.
Feel pretty good on that distance.
Yeah, I love the pop right now. You're coming down slow and you're coming up purposeful on the line. I'm loving what you're doing with your putt lately. A little bird from Cole. We got a little par 5 coming up next hole. You kind of saw how Cole got the eagle opportunity yesterday, trying to follow his line.
We got one more hole until the par 5.
Right.
We have the blind
little
hyzer.
side hiller.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk about the par 5. I got a little ahead of myself.
It's okay.
First, you guys have a touchy, very unique hole. You really want to get over this hill and then skip on the down slope of it with something extremely stable, preferably like a fairway driver.
I'd say so. If you go distance driver, you're probably going to go too far. You could go stable mid, but everybody wants that big skip.
And once again, guys, big shout out to Matthew Bailey, yourdiscgolfrealtor.com. Anywhere in the Pacific Northwest, this guy is your realtor. Good dude, disc golfer. Keep it inside the community. Scan that QR code and give this man a holler. He'll hook you up. Nice shot from Paige, leaving himself an uphill putt.
Not bad. Wants to play it tighter to the left to give it a chance to push into the tree line. Be a little closer, but he can make it from there. This also seems a little long. No, I was wrong about that. That's pretty perfect.
It was soft.
Yeah, he threw it soft.
He went avalanche yesterday. I remember seeing him throw a driver. Today was much slower. He went long yesterday. You're right. This is FX2 from you. You used this yesterday and got yourself a nice putt.
I just go really tight with it.
Stayed up there again.
Mm-hmm.
That disc is sticky.
It is. Oh, that was the maybe best of the shots.
Skipping on the knoll almost.
Could have stayed up there closer than everybody, but it rolled right back down.
Can Paige get
Paige
us started.
just outside the circle. He's happy it stays. Another hole that you hit basket like that, it could roll.
Yeah.
right back to you.
As a local, he knows how important it is to get that thing stopped. Great putt from Stefan. Very direct, keeps the putter in front of him. Doesn't take it too low. Creates a bunch of momentum with his legs. Good for uphillers. All right, so you're going to be inside of Cole on the putting green.
We're about the same distance away, so.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, Cole makes his here, gets the birdie, and I'm trying to keep somewhat of a pace with him.
And there's no way to check PDJ live for him to find out if Chase Card's coming at him, which he had a fairly large lead, but it's never out of question. Beautiful putt from you.
Cole had a pretty huge lead.
But it's still just, it feels a little different when you can't even check scores.
Oh,
He's,
yeah.
He's got no idea what anybody else is doing. Neither do we at Tournament Central at the end of the day. You guys are using paper cards. We're just wondering if Cole's chasing you or if you're chasing Cole. Either way, you guys are chasing an eagle right here. What do you need to do to get it?
You really only need to throw like a basic 450-foot tee shot. I guess that's not basic for many of you guys out there, but for the pro field, it's pretty basic. And then if you throw another 400-footer and you get the right tree love, you'll be right in the circle for a eagle look. Cole played it picture perfect yesterday. He's going to try to do the same thing.
Two days in a row, he's gone a little right, but as you mentioned yesterday, it just opens up the angle.
Honestly, that's perfect.
Okay.
It's not too far right. If he's
Gotcha.
in the tree line where with an obstructed run-up, that would be too far right.
Nice. Golf line. Just a laser beam over there.
Yeah, a nice laser beam from myself. And here we got Stefan.
First opportunity to really see him throw far. And
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, he can get it to drag to the right a little bit. Right
I
up
thought
there.
he popped it.
Yep.
Man, I was impressed. I
Yep.
told you you'd be surprised with his game. I was kind of thinking about shots like this.
Page 2.
Yeah, he hit the perfect angle there. Gets
Totally.
the full flight.
Yeah. Just a little more to the left.
It's going to be tougher for Paige to attack. If you've got real big distance, you can swing something out there, but he doesn't have like crazy distance, so he's got to play it more straight, just like you're seeing.
Then kind of stall it.
Yeah.
Move it left. It's got to clear the hill. Doesn't. So does it set up a tricky approach?
It's a little tricky. Yeah, it's tricky.
It's just
tricky.
not pure.
He's going to have to create something, basically.
If you get to the green without touching a branch from where he's at, you threaded a line. This looks good.
It is.
Headed down the hill.
It is, and that's really good. That's really close to the basket.
In the circle?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
The aiming point here seems to be somewhere around the short basket.
Oh, look at you go.
Similar to Stefan's, I'm down there also in the circle.
But you look like you're inside that little cedar tree and he got past it.
Yeah, I've got a little obstructed putt, but it's close. I think Stefan's was a little closer, and Cole's even a little closer also.
Wow. Okay.
All three of us are inside the circle. This is Paige's shot.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, that thing was headed long, but it caught what it needed to catch and drops down.
Yeah, Mr. Redalen dropping low to miss it.
So, yeah, I am in the thing here, but I just go a little spin putt.
Ooh, we were talking about it yesterday. Spinner looking good, pitch putt looking good. Card in the eagle. Momentarily getting to within 2. Missed about the same distance eagle putt yesterday, making good on it today. Making it look like it's going to be a hard catch.
Yeah, we got 3 eagles on this hole. They're looking at a longer pin.
Yeah.
because of the Mando rule. There used to be a Mando on it, but with PDGA rules, it doesn't really work right. So
Yeah.
they don't play Mando. They're looking at expanding it to a par 5, or keeping it as a par 5, but making the hole longer.
Yeah.
I just think it would be a really nice par 4 if you cleaned up that gap a little bit.
I was talking to Bob about it today, actually, and he was talking about a big boulder down by the creek that he wanted to bore a hole in and put a basket straight into it, which
I have
would
heard
be
about
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Be super cool.
Hole 17 is a power hyzer shot up this hill. Got to throw it really hard as you can, basically, considering it's 322. Testing the ceiling is what you want to do. That could have worked, but it does catch that tree in the middle and drops to an upshot.
About 4 feet high of optimal. Got to push the ceiling, though.
Yeah,
You're loving this D2 right now.
it's my favorite right now.
It's got some beef to it.
Oh, plenty of beef to trust.
You were throwing a similar D2 when you won the 2020 Tour Championship.
I was, yeah. I threw sidearm with it a lot.
Some of the best sidearms that course has ever seen. Nice shot right there. Stefan penetrating flight from him.
Yeah, it was. Good power. It gets all the way up there. When you're left side like that, you're going to find yourself with an Anheuser putt most of the time. Low here from Page, but gets up there to the road. That basically means you're going to be jump putting at least.
Cole looking straight up the hill. Roll away potential. When you're putting it on this much angle.
Yeah, it flattens out though, and
Okay.
it's nicely done. He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
I think the only way to make this here is to go through the V, so that's what I'm trying to do. But I pretty much knew that was going to happen.
Ooh, good ferns. Good ferns. Or not ferns. Some other bush. Some other bush that's not poison oak, right? Because you already have some of that.
I have it, and they've got more out here. They got poison oak and
Sumac?
stinging nettle, and they have
Ooh.
sumac as well.
You got some on the back of one of your knees right now.
Yeah.
Always fun.
It's expanding, but thanks for getting me the stuff that I need.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got you all the meds. Not grabbing the bird there. Stefan unable to convert. So it's going to be pars for the crew.
I took a bogey because I rolled away there.
yeah,
But I
excuse
was
me.
chasing at the time. It's
No doubt. Yeah.
It's a must run for me. I actually laid up the same exact putt yesterday because I know the consequences. So, yeah.
Yeah. Playing to win the tournament now, which is all but wrapped up as we head into the 18th. OB left. Roller, probably the optimal play to get to this uphill green. It's just so uphill so late that the hyzer play only gets you so close.
Yeah, I would say so. But Cole really likes hyzer play on it. I'm sure he's thrown countless park jobs on this just hyzer. But he goes roller today. I don't know if it's a safe thing or what, but he goes a roller. It's aggressive kind of at first, but then it's perfect. It's perfectly played. It's no danger, jump putt, secure the dub.
Yep, into the hill. Stefan trying to get this one to drift. It does. Actually straightens out a little too much. But he's also in jump putt range.
Yeah, he plays it smart, though. Just the turning it a little extra is fine.
Last thing you want to do is leak off into that wedding venue.
Yeah, it happens fast, actually.
Just beyond that road on the left.
So you see these locals, like, you see their miss being right
Yeah.
every
right,
time. They
right.
don't make the mistake of leaking it out to the left. And
They probably don't see too many birdies on it. So to give one
Yeah.
up with a loose bogey late just feels bad. Okay. You're holding the cut, which is how you're going to have to do it to get around the corner. But
definitely had a
little wide.
chance, was just a little wide, yeah. A little scared of the OB, I guess. Let's just get up and down here. Smart upshot, play it up to the right to the
Yep.
ferns.
Yep, miss high.
Hit my gap. Pretty easy putt from there.
Nicely done. Good stuff from Paige, man. I was impressed with his smooth game. Hit some nice putts.
Yeah, he played a good round.
His strength is definitely that hyzer flip-up angle.
Mm-hmm.
He threw a lot of those shots good, and I really enjoyed watching Stefan as well, see if he can one to finish.
Tries to.
Yeah, just a little low. That'll be a par from him, but enjoyed watching his smooth game. Look forward to watching him more if that's something he wants to do. I know he's got a lot of stuff on his plate, but cool for him to show up to this tournament and support Portland Disc Golf, all-day disc golf.
Yeah, it was fun, Luke. Thanks for putting the tournament on for us, man.
Big thanks to GK Pro for hoofing it up and down these hills and bringing you guys the coverage. They're working hard, editing. You know we get this stuff out as quick as anybody, and that only happens with hard work from those guys. So big thanks to Chris, Bob, Gabe for making it happen.
Yeah, I heard a lot of great feedback from people that were trying to watch the coverage already out by 5 in the morning or something. They appreciate it.
Yeah, super cool. And once again, big thanks to our main sponsor. Cancer Playbook for Dogs has one goal, and it's to prevent cancer in dogs and provide them with a quality of life that they deserve. And if you want more information on any of that, go to cancerplaybook.org. Big thanks to the Eric Foundation as well as that foundation, making this possible and bringing you guys this coverage from beautiful Hornings Hideout. There are your final scores right there with the top 10. Some familiar names, Nate Perkins, Jake Hebenheimer, and then some West Coast familiar names, Justin Anderson, Luis Nava as well. Rounding it out, 56 peacocks on the property, and you can hear them when you're there. It's been an honor to be with you guys for the second round coverage, final round coverage. Thanks for watching GK Pro. For Kevin Jones, I'm Luke Humphreys, and we'll see you on the next one.